So I got to ask, whose performance was I more impressed with, Jokic or Curry? Jokic had a triple double, 61 points, as usual. They lost, I think, in double overtime to Minnesota. And I'm going to talk about that. And then Curry, 52 points, 12 threes made, passed LeBron James for most 50-point games and for a career, and the most over someone over the age of 30. Just incredible. And they win over Memphis. Denver lost a close game to Minnesota. Well, I got to go by dubs and L's. And what have I said about Jokic? Stat wise, he's the closest thing to something we ain't seen since I don't know when. But if you don't get the dubs and you known for letting goosies go by, if you're known for chippy games, you got to finish those games. You cannot possibly lose those games. Russell Westbrook missed that layup and that foul. Man, that's a 5-point swing. You got to win that game, and especially against Minnesota, who've been your Achilles. You got to, because people think you done fell off, and they're not taking you serious. They just think you're a stat padding machine. That basically they look at Jokic kind of like Giannis, like a guy who might be the best and scores a lot, but his teams is not going to do nothing. Got all the makings of a second round casualty. So I know, and I get asked whose performance. Well, of course it's Steph, because look at how he leads the team. And Baines was all trying to. You don't wake up Steph Curry. These turkeys still ain't learned yet. John Morant, he making John Morant look old before your eyes. I told this story. Yeah, Memphis had to go move on from that coach, but the problem with Memphis is that they can't play no defense. They're not on the same page, and they look lost. They like deers out there just going in a circle. For all the defensive specialists and everything they got, and the young athleticism, they got a Ken doll now for a head coach. That turkey don't know what he doing. They are basically an auction. Yep. John Morant did auction. Bitty 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 one, bitty 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 bitty. You bought an auction block. Adam Silver was on line one, trying to play tough. They fouled Steph Curry. If they called more than fouls, he probably would have had a 60 burger. They fouled him. They swarmed him, and they don't play no defense. Putting your hands on his back and riding him, he was lighting their behinds up like it was Kwanzaa and Christmas put together. Lit they butt up, and that's what they get. you know, no one is taking them serious. They're an auction team, and they didn't fell off so bad. But see, Anthony Edwards came up with some big shots last night. Again, that's the frustrating about Ant. He will play like that against certain teams. He doesn't do that all consistency, and that's what's so bothersome and so troublesome. You need that consistency. But Rudy Gobert and them don't have a problem against Denver. It's a strange matchup issues. But yeah, because Curry gonna get the dub because they got the dub. They won. I can't get excited because you stat pad